liftoff. I repeat, we have liftoff in silver, baby. SD Bullion is giving away a monster box of 2024 Tree of Life silver coins. Sign up today at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Here we are looking at silver price, and as you can see, today it is absolutely taking off. Currently sitting at $29.93. You heard that right. We're only a few cents away from $30 silver. In fact, silver's up $1.35 today alone. That's 4.74%, almost a 5% gain in just one day. Now, it's not the only thing taking off. Gold is taking off as well. Gold has been charging higher and higher, never looking back. Gold now sitting at $2,434. Yes, up $55.90 at the moment, a gain of 2.36%. So that means silver is moving up much faster than gold. Let's take a look at the gold-silver ratio. It is down today, and it is sitting at 81.37, down almost 2 points. So silver is crushing it. Let me show you this. So during COVID, it was August 6th, 2020. Silver got up to $29.77. That's the highest silver got. We are currently above that mark. We'll see if silver can close this high today as we end out the week, but we have to go all the way back. Let's see. It was, what day was the last day? It was in the 30s, right here. February 14th, so Valentine's Day 2013, silver was higher than it is now. So it's been over 11 years since silver has been at the $30 mark. We are knocking on the door. I mean, it's bouncing around. We'll see where it goes while I'm filming this video. But I guess the question on everyone's mind is, why is silver blowing up? Why right now? The first thing I want to point out is that the dollar is moving higher today. So this has nothing to do with the dollar. I mean, usually when we see precious metals taking off, it's because the dollar is getting crushed. But that is not the case. We're seeing gold and silver and the dollar all move up in tandem. So there must be something going on outside of the monetary realm that's driving precious metals to these new heights. When I go over to Kitco News, the first article that pops up is the one by Jim Wyckoff. The headline reads, "Solid price gains for gold, silver on safe haven buying." This does make sense to me. The Wall Street Journal reports Israel is set for another assault against Iran following an airstrike on an Iranian compound last week. Meanwhile, Iran has threatened retaliation and said it may block the important Strait of Hormuz, a vital global shipping route. The Russia-Ukraine war is still running hot too. So yes, there you go. Obviously, when we have these geopolitical tensions, wars going on, this creates a lot of fear, and fear drives people into precious metals. Let's read on here. Precious metals bulls have been impressed with gold and silver rallying despite higher bond yields. Broker SP Angel said in a morning email dispatch that Bloomberg reported Chinese gold ETFs have seen huge inflows, with some up 40% since the end of March. Chinese investors are rushing to safe haven assets as their property sector continues to slump and their equity market fares little better. China's yuan remains under pressure, with the PBOC continuing to fix the currency onshore at 7.1 per dollar, said the broker. Central banks are also reported to be snapping up gold. So this does explain the gold moving up. Central banks snapping up gold. Also, Chinese gold ETFs with the huge inflows up 40% since the end of March. Yes, when lots of money moves into gold, we see the spot price increase. And then usually what we see is silver moving up after, silver confirming the rally. And that's exactly what it's doing right now. We are also seeing higher inflation. This is another thing that pushes precious metals prices higher because people are worried about the strength of the dollar and how much they can really buy with that dollar in the future. We're seeing much higher gas prices, and honestly, in March, inflation was kind of bad. The headline here reads, consumer prices rose 3.5% from a year ago in March, more than expected. Yeah, a lot more. I think they were expecting inflation to come in at 3.1%, so it was 0.4% higher than what they were thinking. However, this is way off from their 2% goal. Remember, they were trying to get inflation down to 2%, and then they were going to start cutting rates and all that kind of stuff. Well, it got down to around 3%, and they were like, all right, close enough. We'll start cutting rates. But now that it's at 3.5%, it's like, I don't know. So lots of crazy stuff going on right now, but obviously when people are worried about inflation, they do turn to precious metals. And the last thing that I need to talk about, because it is headline news, is the fact that the stock market is getting crushed right now. Dow falls 300 points as inflation concerns persist. Highlight that little part there. But yeah, I mean, basically people are worried about losing money in the stock market. They're seeing all of these stocks move down, the indexes move down as well, and they're thinking, gold's moving up, silver's moving up. That's a safe haven. We've got these wars going on. We got inflation. Let's put my money into precious metals. So we're seeing a lot of money move into precious metals right now, which is obviously pushing the price higher and higher. I want to bring you back to silver price. Look at this. Silver's now down to $29.38. It's moved down about 60 cents since I started making this video, which is kind of crazy, but when we see extreme volatility, we see it on the upside and the downside. So this is not that surprising. I mean, we are seeing fireworks today. Intraday, we almost hit $30 silver, but now it's backing off. This is pretty common with silver. I mean, it can be very volatile. And in one day, we can see dollar up, dollar down swings. So I would say buckle up. We are in for a roller coaster. Pretty crazy. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is now down to $24.10. So gold's down like $23 or $24. I don't know, since I started filming. But either way, still higher than it was yesterday. I mean, gold breached $2,400 last night. We're now still above that. We'll see where it goes today. I'm going to keep an eye on precious metals as the day unfolds, and I'll post an update if we see anything else crazy, but who knows? It'll be really important to see not just how it ends the week, but also what it does on Monday. I'm going to be holding my breath because Monday could be another extremely volatile day for precious metals. We could see $1 or $2 swings up and down. We could see a huge pullback. We could see it continue to charge forward. It just depends on what happens geopolitically and sort of what the sentiment is. If the stock market's getting crushed again, probably we're going to see metals going up again. So I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know your thoughts about all this craziness down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.